Welcome to Worthington Home. I'm Chris. I'm headed out to meet a friend in New Haven. My friend works for Yale University, so I'm gonna go see her on her lunch break. So a really quick little trip, and then I'm gonna do some thrifting. So stay with me because we are gonna find some cool stuff. I can just feel it. Our first stop is Goodwill in Hamden. Let's see what they have. Okay, right off the bat, I am loving this lamp with the pink roses. It's so pretty and springy. I wish I had a place for it in my house, and I'm not gonna try to ship it because I think it's just gonna be too big and too difficult to do. And this cute little portable record player is adorable. I actually have a Crosby one. Otherwise, I would give this one some serious thought. I wonder if it works. And there are some more lamps. I like this little brass one. It has some nice details on it, and I could use a brass lamp. It's a little less breakable than some of the ceramic ones. It's got a really nice shape to it. I don't care for the shade, but I'm gonna think about this one. I like this little teacup and saucer set. Very pretty colors on this. No marking. And here are some bins with things that have not been put away yet. So I'm just checking them out and seeing if there's anything inside them or on this back shelf where a lot of stuff randomly lands. I wonder what's in this box. Nothing really tells me. I'm gonna have to peek inside, and it's hard to do with just one hand while I hold my phone. They're clearly plates of some kind. And they're Disney plates of some kind. So, okay, like a little Winnie the Pooh plate. This is very pretty. I like this little toile pattern plate. And it's on a plate hanger, which is interesting. And that makes me think that perhaps it has some value. So that goes in the cart until I can figure it out. And here is another one, and they're in really good condition as well. Okay, 3 is the charm. I'm taking all of these. Very pretty. This is really cute. I think this might be like a candle stand. $3.99, I think this says. And this bowl would be cute if it wasn't for that awful chip on it. Too bad. This is an interesting kind of ceramic tile of some kind with the whale. It's kind of cute, made in the USA, $3.99.
Pardon me? What app are you?
I love these glasses with playing cards on them. They are super fun. And these are great. They're actually plastic. And if there were more than 2 for 99 cents each, I would grab them for sure and use them when we eat out on the patio. Too bad there's only 2. I like these champagne flutes too. They're so pretty, and they have the original sticker on them. $1.99 is not a bad price. I just can't bring myself to get more champagne flutes right now because I have quite a few sets, but those are gorgeous. And I also really like these candlesticks. They have a sort of Mikasa quality to them if you ask me, but I'm not sure and there's no marking. This adorable little cookie jar is so cute. And look, there's a whole little village here. I really like them. Okay, but we're moving on and we're heading up to the next store. And we're at Goodwill in Wallingford now. I wonder what they're gonna have here. Hopefully some good stuff. These lamps are fabulous. Oh my gosh, I really, really wish I had a place for these in my house. They're just not something I can use. I think I'm gonna put them in my cart just so I can think it over a little bit. Oh, I love them so much. Only $12.99 each. These could be great too to keep the flies off food in the summertime, but they're a little more than I feel like paying for them. For 99 cents, I would do it. It's a pretty Coach bag. I like the buckle, but definitely not worth $49.99. And that one's not worth $49.99 either, not in my opinion. These are so, so pretty. If I needed glasses, I would grab these, although $2.99 is a little high. So yeah, they were a cheaper price and I needed glasses. I would get those. I love the pattern on them. These are so cute. These are the 12 Day of Christmas glasses. Not all 12 days are representing here today, but they're super cute. Really pretty. And I like these wheat glasses as well. So much good glassware here today. Somebody has clearly donated their collection of mugs from different travel destinations they've been to. I bet they looked really cute all in a group. I like the wooden handles. They're very fun. Pie plate. That's a dirty pie plate, if you ask me. What else do we have down here? Anything else worth looking at? That's kind of a fun shape. Doesn't look old. Pier 1. Pier 1 sucks me in every time. I like this one too with the flowers. It reminds me of the Mikasa platter that I recently bought. And I like this plate too. What great colors on this. Doesn't look very old, but it's pretty. Nantucket home. I like that a lot. And I love this plate. I love the colors on it and the bird. Nothing on the back of the box. Let's see if there's something on the back of the plate. Oh, this is Haviland Limoges. That's surprising. Okay, so this would have been one of a set of 12 Days of Christmas plates. These are really nice. I love the colors on these. They're like a robin's egg blue. And that's not a back stamp that I'm familiar with. Made in Italy. Pagnassi? I'm not sure if that's what that says, but those are really nice. This platter is great as well. It is not valuable for resale and I don't need one, but oh my gosh, is this cute. If I had a use for this in my house for $4.99, this would be coming home with me. This is a cute little candlestick holder. It has a kind of primitive look to it, $4.99. I don't have a place for it in my house, but if I did, I would grab that. I really like it a lot. These are pretty as well for 2 candles. And I can't really decipher the mark here very well. I don't know if that's like Czechoslovakia. I'm not really sure. I need like a magnifying glass on that. Cute little painted church scene. $3.99 seems a little high for that, but okay. And some more candle pieces, $4.99. Yeah, more than I want to pay. This is so funny. I keep running into these coasters and usually the handles are missing. And in this case, it's the top handle that's missing, not the like drawer pull handle that's missing. There's always something with those pieces. I guess they just weren't made too well. Well, that was a pretty successful shopping trip. Now I'm in line at Starbucks. The line is not moving an inch, in case you're wondering, but I'm gonna get a cafe latte and that will power further thrifting. Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready for anything. Okay, here we are at Goodwill. Let's see what they got. My mother had a chair so similar to this one, almost the same exact upholstery. $19.99. It seems like it's in very good condition. This is a great poster, New Orleans Jazz. I wish it didn't have some damage on it. If it didn't, I would grab this. It just has a great look and great colors. Very fun. This is a nice mirror. I like the detail on the top. And they have some other mirrors and pictures here today. Here we have a jumble of furniture. These shelves are kind of cute, a little bit damaged, but could be painted, baby. $7.99. Here we're looking inside some bins to see what is good that hasn't been put out on the shelf. I see some lusterware cup and saucer. Some very interesting vases, these raised flower details. There is like some subtle chipping here and there, which doesn't surprise me because all of those pieces are very raised up and vulnerable to damage for sure. This is very similar to a print I have that used to belong to my grandmother. Very similar colors and everything. Just checking out some of the other things on the other end caps. Interesting little picture in the back there, very like early 1970s. Just looking at that pretty etched glass piece. And there's some candlesticks and things. Whole little candle section, in fact. Always a jumble of plastics. I see a little Jell-O mold hiding there. And here's the silver area. There's some interesting little pieces here. Nothing that is calling my name. This is a beautiful teapot. I wish it had its lid, and to be honest, even without the lid, I would buy it if it didn't have so many cracks inside. It doesn't look like it would hold water, to tell you the truth. Okay, heading home. I just wanted to tell you I had such a wonderful time. Oh my God, having lunch with my friend Beth. I hadn't seen her in so long. We talk on the phone from time to time. I haven't seen her in so long. She has a very busy life. But it was fun to go downtown New Haven, and we went to a place called Maury's, which is so interesting. You have to be a member in order to go. So you have to be affiliated with Yale in some way. So as an employee, she could go. And I was having a fangirl moment because it's a place apparently Cole Porter used to go back in the day. So I was like, oh, Cole Porter was here. Actually, he wasn't there because the location had moved over time. So probably not Cole Porter unless he went there later in life. But it was a really interesting old place. And I took some footage of Yale in case you're interested in seeing. I mean, I didn't go far along the campus. I was at a tiny little corner of the campus, but it's so beautiful. It's old and beautiful. Everything's been so wonderfully restored. So if you're interested in just taking a peek at that footage, again, not extensive, but gives you a little bit of a sense of Yale University, stay until the end because after I close this video, I'm gonna share that footage with you. I'm so excited to show you what I picked up. I went to 3 Goodwill stores. So I went to the one in Hamden, which is my favorite one. They haven't moved yet. I'm still dreading it because, as I said before, I'm so worried that it's going to be a posher space and they're going to hike their prices accordingly because they are one of the better priced Goodwills, in my opinion, at this time. And I would also say, in my opinion, one of the friendliest ones I go to in terms of the employees. It really is my favorite, even though the store itself is kind of grungy and not the nicest. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite one. So, I continue to be worried about that. I went to that one, and I went to the Goodwill in Wallingford, and I went to the Goodwill in Cheshire. So no fun little mom and pop thrifts this time. Those are hard to come by in Connecticut, as I've said before. But I had some good success, and I think I'm gonna start very subtly by having a sip of coffee in my new coffee mug. I wonder what I bought. Doesn't it look like Iris? It's so cute. So I bought this adorable mug that looks like Iris with the paw prints. This was 99 cents. I can't show you the bottom because if I did, I would spill coffee all over myself. And while that might be amusing for you, it would be much less amusing for me. This was 99 cents, and I love a big chunky mug. As much as I pick up lots of delicate teacups and saucers, and I think they are stunning, I really, at the end of the day, I love a big chunky mug. So for 99 cents, this went home with me. And of course, the running joke is, how long will it take Iris to break the Iris mug? I say it's a matter of minutes myself, but we'll see. By the way, I continue to list up a storm on eBay. So if you haven't been to my store in a while, definitely check it out. There's lots of new stuff on there. I think if there was a contest to see who could list the fastest, I just might win that contest at this point, just from the practice. But on the other hand, if there was a shipping contest to see who could ship the fastest, I think my husband would win that contest. Speaking of which, I want to just take a moment and show you all of the boxes and things that went out yesterday for eBay. Check out how we repurpose our Chewy boxes and other boxes so we can do some of our shipping. There is a lot to go out today, as you can see. Okay, so here's what I bought in no particular order. I will start with this plate. It was in this sort of nondescript box, but when I pulled it out of the box, I could see the details a little bit better. I love the colors on this. This is meant to be a Christmas plate, Noel 1970, which would have been my first Christmas. Please don't do the math, we're all friends here. And what I really loved was that when I looked at the back, this is actually Limoges, which I did not see coming. Now this plate was $9.99, which would be a little more than I would pay for it normally, but it was a blue tag. And the blue tags were 50% off. So I got this for about $5, which was fine. And actually I plan to keep this because I love it. This will be part of, I don't think really even my Christmas decor. I think this will just be something I put out in the winter time, because even though it says Noel, I think, you know, it's just a nice wintry scene and really pretty colors. Blue is my favorite color. So I love this piece. I picked up this excellent big bowl with the green band and the apple print inside. Isn't it so pretty? This is a Watts bowl. It is so nice and heavy, which will be bad for shipping, but it's a nice piece. This was $4.99, and I will be selling this one. I also bought this funny acorn cookie jar. It's a jar of some kind. It was $4.99. It is a Teleflora item. I need to find out more about Teleflora. I think that's a store of some kind that is not around here, because I run into a lot of Teleflora things. But anyway, I haven't even unwrapped this. I should do that now so we can really look this piece over. You know, when you don't unwrap things at the store, sometimes you have unpleasant surprises like nicks and dings and things you didn't know about. So I probably should have unwrapped it before, but here, look how cute that is. I really like this piece. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. It doesn't resale terribly high and it's not a really super unusual piece, but this can be very pretty for the fall. So I might, well, I will just keep it for the fall, and then I'll either decide to sell it or keep it or whatever. But yeah, I just thought it was a really cute little piece. Okay, I bought these salt and pepper shakers. They need to be washed desperately. But I loved the color and the pattern on these. I thought they were really cute, and they have a salt and pepper mark in them, which is also cute. Here is the bottom. Yeah, I just thought they were really super cute and I would pick them up. Andy is walking on the table and I think I better deal with that. I'll be right back. Indy has a new little habit that he's doing, which is kind of entertaining, but I think might end in tears. And that is, he is enjoying climbing up the drying rack in the laundry room. I have a really kind of big, chunky laundry rack. I don't know, drying rack, we picked it up from an estate sale or something like that. So it's pretty tall as drying racks go, I guess. I mean, nothing special, but he seems to think it's a tree. So I did take a little footage of this to share with you because it's kind of funny, so check it out.
Hey, Andy, how you gonna get down, crazy? Yeah, a better cat mother would help you. This cat mother just kind of thinks it's funny. You gonna get down? Let's see if he can do it. Come on. Indy. Getting there. Indy, come on down, honey. Can you do it? No. Yeah, I think we need intervention. Come here, sweetheart. Okay, let's get you out of there. This is not a good plan. All right. There he goes. Free at last. You're welcome.
I know a lot of you have so kindly commented to me that you find the cats to be very cute and you enjoy seeing them, and I love my cats very much, but they are hard. They are really hard. And, you know, the destruction has been beyond what I anticipated. And in fact, Indy the other day broke the dishwasher. Like, what kind of cat breaks a dishwasher? So what happened was, I was unloading the dishwasher. I was loading or unloading the dishwasher. I think I was unloading it. I had the door down, and Indy out of nowhere comes up like a ninja. He jumps on the door really hard to get like leverage to jump up to the counter where he should not be. And that occurred, like the force of it cracked the door. And so it's works, but when I open the door, it like drops really fast, like it's lost some of its springiness or something. So yeah, I think it's probably a matter of time before that thing is like kaput. And yeah, my cat did that. So, eesh. I found these really pretty Lenox pieces. It's a creamer and a sugar. I don't know if there would have been some kind of under tray for it or not. There certainly wasn't one at the store. I think the pattern is so pretty. I'll just show you the creamer. And, oh, I can't really show you the bottom because the price tag is still on it, which I do that so I don't forget to tell you the price. This was $1.99 and the sugar was $2.99. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna unwrap the sugar. That's gonna be easier than trying to peel the label off. The labels fall right off when I wash everything, but I have found that when I wash things before I show them to you, that I forget the price. And I know people like to know the price. I like to know the price of things too when I watch things on YouTube. So, okay, so here's the bottom of the covered sugar dish so you can see it. So this is a nice Lenox piece. And there were actually a whole bunch of teacups in the same pattern, but none of them had their saucers. And they looked very incomplete to me without the saucers. I'm not super snooty about stuff like that, but it didn't look right. And I have a lot of saucers already, and I have a lot of glassware, so I thought, you know what, if they're not complete, I'll leave them behind for somebody else, and hopefully someone will grab them and enjoy them. Okay, this one's kind of funny. I bought 2 Farberware pots with lids. And this is actually the set I use. I use Farberware. My mother had it, my grandmother had it. It's what I know, it's what I like. You can't kill it. It's just really hard working kitchenware. But my set, which is a combination of, you know, what my mother had, what my grandmother had, what I picked up here and there, I'm missing so many lids, probably because I moved so many times. There's probably a box somewhere on earth with all of my Farberware lids, but I don't know where that box is. So anyway, it's nice to have some lids. I don't really need the pots, I just need the lids. But yeah, they'll be really, really nice to have. I often have like gigantic oversized lids on teeny tiny pots trying to get things to boil, and you know, it works, but it's annoying, so I'll be glad to have these. Okay, so I bought these really pretty wine glasses. I don't know if you can see the etch detail. These really need to be washed, and I think they're gonna look beautiful once I do that. They have these like great patterns in them and flowers. They're super pretty, and all the colors are a little bit different. Here's the stem, they're nice and long. Here's the blue one. They were $1.99 each. And actually I bought these for myself. I have always used these really beautiful Waterford wine glasses for my wine. There was a time, this was years ago, when a Waterford store must have been closing or a pattern was being discontinued or something was going on. And you would find them at TJ Maxx in sets, in big boxed sets of like 4. And they were nothing. They cost nothing. They were so cheap. They were cheaper than going to like Walmart and buying glasses. They were really, really cheap. And at that time, I bought a whole bunch of them. My mother bought some. Everybody I knew was buying these Waterford glasses. And I always thought like, oh, well, they'll just always be here because this is like some deal they have with TJ Maxx. Well, no, they haven't. I haven't seen Waterford wine glasses at TJ Maxx in ages and ages and ages and ages. I don't know if you have. If you have, let me know. If you've seen them at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Home Goods, if you have those stores in your area, let me know if you find them. I never do anymore. So I was glad to have so many, but if I'm honest, I'm not that careful with glasses, and you know, they break and they crack. They're not delicate, the Waterford ones. They're really heavy. But yeah, one by one, they started to break and crack, and then I got Destructo cats, and they love nothing more than to break glasses. So all of mine broke. And then I ordered 4 more on eBay, and I paid a little bit for them, and they've all broken. Compliment of the cats. Every single one of them have broken. So at this point, I am not spending more money on Waterford glasses. I'd love to again sometime in the future, but right now is not that day. So I thought, if I find really pretty ones that I like at Goodwill that, you know, will just make me smile, that's good enough. I really like these. I love how they're different colors. I love the engraved details on these. Yeah, I'll be really glad to have these. Like, short story long, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm trying to make some accommodations to cut down on the drama and tears when cats decide to destroy my house. So anyway, while we're on the subject of Waterford glasses, I found these 2 glasses, 99 cents each, and these are Waterford. They're not marked, but I am positive they're Waterford. I don't know how well you can see the design, but they have this little X design, and this is a design I've seen before. They are so heavy, and they are really, really beautiful. Anyway, whether they're Waterford or not, and I really do think they are, I'm gonna keep these because I think they're really beautiful. They won't match my set per se, but there's 2 of them. And I think they would be nice, like if my husband and I are just having dinner together, it would be nice to have, you know, slightly nicer glasses that we can have on the table. And these are beautiful. I will keep my eye out in case I can find any more, but for now, I think the 2 will work just fine. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going with the glassware. I found these great glasses. They have this great card theme. They were $1.99 each, $1.99 each. They have these 2 and these 2. And I thought they were really great and really fun. I do intend to sell these unless when my husband sees them, he wants them for the bar, which is in the barn. And we have all kinds of fun vintage glassware and stuff. But I thought these were really fun. So I grabbed those up. Oh, I can show you. Oh, this bowl was made by Gibson. It is so heavy. It's stoneware. It has this nice blue stripe. It's not super big. It was 99 cents. I had picked it up because it is clearly so well made, and I wasn't really sure if this would have any resale value, but I did find sold bowls like this on eBay, so I will sell this one. It's really nice. Oh, and did I show you? That's the back. You might remember if you've seen previous videos that I have a lot of Christmas stuff that's been made by Gibson. This one seems older and obviously not a Christmas tree in sight. So I guess they do other things too. I bought this beautiful plate that needs to be washed. It looks like a little coffee landed on it. This is the back. It's spode. I think this is just beautiful. It was $2.99. It's an old spode plate with a basket weave rim. This is really a pretty plate. I had said in a previous video that when you handle spode, it has such a distinctive feel to it. It like feels, this is a weird thing to say,
it feels both super fragile and strong at the same point, at the same time, which I know sounds like a weird thing to say, but it really is what it feels like. And this one isn't super old, but yeah, it feels both delicate and strong. So you feel like you can use it and you can, have it as part of your daily life. At the same time, it feels special and is incredibly well made. It's such a nice bright white color. So this is lovely. This would look pretty for like some summer decor. So I'm gonna look for the resale value. My guess is it's not that much. If it is, I'll sell it, but this might just be part of my summer decor. Oh, and speaking of summer decor, so this is really fun. Hang on. I bought this huge lidded basket. Check out the painted lid. I thought that would be so fun for summer decor, and especially if I want to do something with like a 4th of July theme because of the flag, obviously, and the hat. Isn't this great? I don't need a lidded basket. I have a few lidded baskets, but I just loved the painting on this. And look, it even has, like, see the little bumblebee? This was $9.99, which was a little more than I really wanted to pay for it, but I don't know. I thought it was really, really charming. I don't see any kind of special maker mark. There's nothing on the bottom. You can see it's well made. You can see by the rim, nothing's broken on this, nothing's missing. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep this piece. And I was excited to find it. It's really something unique and different. And that's the whole fun of thrifting, right? Is to try to find some of these unique, different pieces. I picked up these pretty black and white toile plates. And they came to my attention because they were all on these plate holders. And that made me think that they were obviously part of somebody's wall decor, but that also, maybe they were valuable and so then worth putting up, or maybe they were sentimental. And if you ask me, sentimental is better than valuable all day long. But they are absolutely adorable. And it turns out they do have some resale value. So the big one was $2.99 and the two little ones were $1.99. And I'll show you the back stamp. Oop. Cat. So made by Churchill, made in England. They are certainly don't seem old. I don't even know if they would qualify as vintage, but really, really pretty. And these will be on my eBay store. I wanted to show you these really pretty plates and bowls that I found. Aren't they a gorgeous color? It's like a robin's egg blue color. So I got 2 dinner plates, 1, 2, 3, 4 salad plates, and then 1, 2, 3, just 3 bowls. And they're gorgeous. I just absolutely love this color. And like everything else around here, they need to be washed. Look at that, it's disgusting. 222 Fifth Symphony Blue Fine China. Yeah, these have a really nice resale value. PTS International. These were $1.99, these little salad bowls. The big ones, $2.99. Oh, and here is an even better. Look at the label here is a little bit different. And these bowls were $1.99. Isn't that interesting? So I just am noticing that now, that this label is so different. Wow. I wonder if that's true for all of the plates. Yep, all of the plates are this different. Huh. I wonder what the story is on that. I'm going to have to research that. All I can imagine is that this 222 Fifth company perhaps acquired this pattern or created something very similar to it. But they really do look the same. Huh. it's a mystery. But anyway, I think these are absolutely beautiful. Couldn't you imagine this as part of somebody's daily dishware? I mean, obviously, you know, most people would need more pieces than this, but this would certainly give somebody a good start. So these will be listed on my eBay store very soon. Actually, at the time of this recording, they may already be listed. We'll see how I do. I bought this super pretty old book about Christmas. It was $1.99, and it's just lovely. And it's really funny because there was a shopper who noticed it in my cart, and he was a gentleman who is also a librarian. He was very impressed by this book and noticed right away that it's part of a series. So this is volume 16. And we estimated that this book is probably from the 40s-ish. This is a first edition. I do not know my Roman numerals well enough. Oh, here, this one says 1946. So this must be from 1946. So yeah, really beautiful book. I love this. And I will definitely keep this. And I think what I'll do is have it out during Christmas time. Oh, look, Norway. Someday I'm going to go to Norway. That is so much on my bucket list. I was supposed to go there actually on my honeymoon, but you know, there was a pandemic instead. So that's delightful. Anyway, this is a great book and I'm excited to have it and to look through it a little bit more. And I think it will look nice just even propped up somewhere as part of my Christmas decor. It's very kind of vintage feeling and really pretty, so nice find. Just in case you're interested, I did pick up a couple of just really super casual tops at the Goodwill in Cheshire. They always have nice clothes there, I find. And I didn't buy anything fancy. I'm mostly at home, working from home, or digging through old stuff and covered in dust, or washing dishes, listing things. I don't need fancy clothes. I used to be a fashionista, and I am not anymore. And you know what? I don't miss it at all. So anyway, I just bought this plain gray t-shirt. It's oversized so that I can just throw it in the dryer and not have to worry about it shrinking on me. It was $4.99. I bought this pretty top. I really liked the pattern on this, and it's really super lightweight for summer. Again, a little big for me. It's a large, and I'm usually a medium, but I like my things a little bit oversized in the summer. And again, I can throw this in the dryer and it won't matter, because if it shrinks, and this will shrink, I think, it will still fit me just fine. In fact, would fit me a little better. So this was Ann Taylor, and I paid $6.99 for this. So cute. It needs to be washed. It has that Goodwill smell. Indy is right now hanging from my jeans. Oh my God, stop. Okay, let's just try to get through these last few moments, cats. And the last thing I picked up, stop. The last thing I picked up was, oh, this actually isn't the last thing I picked up. I bought this pretty t-shirt, again, just to wear around that, stop. Oh my God, you should see what's going on here. Okay, this was $2.99. And it's very pretty, again, oversized. You get the gist. And then the last thing I bought, I know my husband's gonna comment when he sees this one. Here it is. I really liked the color of this shirt and the V-neck and the design. The funny thing is it says Club Pilates, and unless Pilates involves sitting in front of the TV with some Oreos, I don't think I do Pilates. Maybe I should. Probably should. If you'd like to stay on and watch some footage of Yale University, please do. If that's not your cup of tea or your cup of coffee and you want to part ways at this time, no hard feelings. I appreciate it that you made it this far. So we're gonna get going with that Yale footage now. And if you're leaving, I want to thank you for being here. As you probably already know, Yale University is a private Ivy League school in New Haven, Connecticut. It was founded in 1701, making it the third oldest university in the United States. Sterling Memorial, where we're about to enter, is the main library building of the university.
It's been here since 1931, although it feels so much older. It was designed in a Gothic revival style to resemble a European cathedral from the Middle Ages. You can see the leaded glass windows, stained glass windows, and all of the arches. The library is named for John W. Sterling, who provided a huge bequest that helped fund the building project back in the day. Here's the entrance hall, known as the nave because it feels like you're entering a cathedral. And I'm going to show you one of the outdoor courtyard spaces in just a moment. Here it is. And you can see it's just a really beautiful outdoor space and frames the building beautifully. I love the tulips too. Okay, and now we're heading towards the circulation desk. And I'm trying to show you some of the fabulous details. This is a famous altarpiece mural painted by Eugene Savage. And I think it's so beautiful. It was made in the Art Deco style. And right here, this area was an original entryway to the stacks leading to part of the book collection in the library tower, although that was just changed during a renovation. Look at that ceiling. Now we're headed into the L&B room, which was designed to be a sanctuary for students to relax and read. It was just renovated and reopened only a few days ago. Isn't the ceiling so beautiful? There's lots of hand carving and again, these leaded stained glass windows. This card catalog system is original, and even though their collections are all recorded digitally now, they left the catalogs and all of its contents. And now we're headed out to an outdoor area known today as Cross Campus, where several important buildings intersect, and the Sterling Library is arguably the most prominent of the buildings there. Here's the library from another vantage point. You can see the trees are starting to bud and blossom, but sadly, this is where I had to say goodbye to my friend. This is the Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library, built in 1963, and they have a copy of the Gutenberg Bible. And now we're passing Yale Law School on our right-hand side. It was built in 1824, and its alumni include presidents, Supreme Court justices, heads of state, and other prominent figures. I hope you enjoyed this very quick tour.
So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this little thrifting haul. I had a great, the dog just hit the camera stand. I had a great time shopping and showing you everything. I want to thank everyone so much who have taken the time to subscribe. What happens when you do that is it tells YouTube my channel is worth sharing with others, and so then my channel grows. So that's wonderful. But whether you choose to subscribe or not, I'm just so appreciative that you watched this video. And if you stayed until the end, I really appreciate that too. So leave me a comment if there's anything here that really spoke to you. If there's anything at the thrift stores that I left behind that you saw in the footage and you're like, no, why did you do that? Anything at all. I love hearing from you. It always makes my day. And whatever you're doing right now, I hope you're having a great day too. I'll see you next time. Bye.